Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Get that bell notification on too so you don't miss out on the next episode of Fort Prairie, an Alberta themed city. If you missed last episode we made a big push for Big Town. And we got to that achievement and we are pushing for the next one, which the next achievement gets us, unlocks trains, and that is going to be huge for this town. This town is going to have a main train station right in the middle. We've been saving that spot for that train station for a very long time, so we'll be looking to push for that this week. But in today's episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on some industrial expansion, and that industrial expansion is going to lead us into more residential expansion, which in turn will get us to that next level. So hopefully, maybe by Friday, we can look at seeing how close we are to that achievement. But today's episode, we're going to be looking at some industrial expansion on the other side of the rail tracks and what we've currently been building. Last episode, we did a lot of residential expansion right around here, actually, right where we're seeing. And we're trying to find the limits of the town. So we're going to still kind of stick with that theme today, but we're going to be changing things up with some industrial expansion. So let's hop out of it. Last episode, we built this nice church grounds. It's got a church, it's got a cemetery, it's a little park as well, and there's some housing developments over here, which I kind of just added some fences in to add to the detail of the area. And what else did we do? Well, we did some road planning out over here, seeing how the road network was going to flow across this intersection here. We did a lot of expansion out over on this side. We made this park a 5-star park last episode. And a couple things that I want to do before we get into industrial expansion, and that's going to be out over here in this area today. We're going to look at hooking up this bridge to a grid network on this side. Lots of road building. But as you see, we have some police issues. So that's something we need to deal with first, and then I need to add in another elementary school, and then we'll start with the industrial expansion. So if we look at our services, fire safety is not the best. We have 2 fire halls. That's probably fine. I mean, residential neighborhoods don't get that much, fire, so it should be fine on that regard. But like the police, there's only 1 police station. 9% crime rate's a bit high, so I think we need a police station over on this side of the map. I'm thinking we get it over on this side as well. Perhaps we'll find a spot over here, perhaps along Assiniboine Street as well. So yeah, let's try that. Let's get this in first. We could take this spot along Lewis Street and make it a police station. It doesn't necessarily need to be a residential street. We could kind of place it right off of Lewis. That could be an option, or we could do the same thing but on this commercial side. We're going to use the more modern police station for this one. Could also fit really nicely right there, but that's too much on a main street. Yeah, so why don't we pause the game. We'll take out these 2 buildings. And it seems like it's not maximizing its coverage here, so let's just try and take out all this whole block, and we can see if that'll zone in a little bit better. Because if we get that police station right here, we'll have to center it alongside of this, and then what we can do is hopefully the commercial zone will kind of fill in a bit more proper than it previously had. All right, so I think maybe what we should do is probably pave it in. So let's grab our pavement tool. We'll turn it down to just a little bit, and we'll pave in this whole block. It'll kind of help the look a little bit as well. Yeah, I like that. All right, well, we'll come back to that in a few because we have an elementary school to build over here. I kind of marked it off of the park so I didn't forget where I wanted to place it. Previously, we had this zoned in as just residential, but I want to, there we go. I want to make this an elementary school kind of ground. So let's just quickly grab just the basic elementary school, and we'll get it right off of this intersection. Actually, I think the parking lot is on the left side of the asset. Yeah, so we'll just move it right into there. Yeah, we might need to raise it up a little bit with move it, just to kind of get level out the parking lot a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. And then I know last episode we were trying to get in that large playground, so I'm hoping that we can get that large playground in over here. Yeah, so I like that. I like how it kind of connects to the roads. It kind of adds a bit of connection to the other, to across the street here. But I think maybe we can even add in like basketball court or something. That could be cool. Don't normally add so much detail to a elementary school, but I mean, why not? Add that right in there. And then we'll go to our smoothing tool here because that did create a little bit of a bump there, didn't it? So we'll try to level that out a little bit. Just a little bit, come on. Over here too. And then let's make a little bit of a path around it. I mean, it doesn't really flow that well with the assets, to be honest. And the soccer field's not going to work. The hockey arena, it might work a little bit better. It's pretty big. It does fit though, but I don't know about I don't know about that on an elementary school. This one might work a little bit better if it's closer to the. Yeah, let's delete this one and let's go with this one instead, and we'll put it right beside. Yeah, we'll just move it really quickly. We'll just move it just a touch away from the playground asset right there. And yeah, this works a little bit better. So let's just get some paths through here. So we'll go with the paved path actually at first. Space already occupied, so let's turn anarchy on. We'll just place that right up into there, and then I'm going to connect up with a dirt path right to here. And then I think that'll work as a connection. And then right here, I'll bring this over. We'll have a bit of like a desire path kind of feel to it. There we go. And I think a couple trees in here would be great. So we'll try to use the same tree that they're using in the asset over here. So it's a different tree than we've been using, but I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. Yeah, it's pretty close. So we'll just keep it at this one. Just a couple of trees, nothing special. And there we go. So we have a nice elementary school kind of filled out. Yeah, I think maybe we should do a project and get some fencing along the highway or something like that, because it does kind of flow right into it. But then again, we do have residential coming along here as well, so shouldn't be too much of a concern. Anyway, so that was the first two things we needed to do. And look at that, we got rid of the police problems by adding this police station in. We got a coin laundry and a liquor store, and then whatever this is in replacement. So yeah, I mean, that worked out pretty good. So today's project, we're going to be working on this side of the rail. I think the first thing I want to do is get a connection point into here. So that's going to mean we're going to drag this bridge or this road out farther so we can figure out how we're going to connect. And then I want to make a second district in here to change up the industry style, because I don't want to just use farming industry. I kind of want to dabble into the forestry as well, because while this area won't be our primary forestry industry, because we're going to make that over here or something, or we set over here. Probably somewhere over here because of the rail connection. Yeah, maybe we can add some trees over to this side. It'd be cool to kind of keep that theme in place. So let's grab this road on Mackenzie Avenue. And what I want to do is, first of all, turn our guidelines on. That would help. Let's click home so that we're at the proper height. And I'll just bring it out to about, let's just say an even 60 units. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our network multi-tool, and we're going to go into the sloping tool. And how many nodes did we go? 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. Well, about here is probably a good stopping point. No, over here, 4 nodes, right? 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th. 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th. 3% grade, that's pretty good. Yeah, not too bad. Let's just grab that. And I wouldn't mind making this last part elevated as well. So we'll just make that elevated. There we go. That's pretty nice. And then we had the connection point right where the elevated section ended. And I believe that would be from the edge of the bridge unit. That's 29 units. 27. Okay, so we are a bit short. Perhaps what we can do is just grab this road right here, put it on ground level. We'll try to go out 2 units. So right there. Let's click home. There we go. And then let's just upgrade that road to an elevated piece. There we go. And then I'm going to remove that node that we just kind of built over top of. So hopefully that is even. Okay. There we go. Holy cow. 30 units. Okay, it's close enough. 29. Yeah, okay, it's close enough. Okay, so we got that node right there. So that means that's where we're going to connect up. We're going to do something relatively similar. So we'll have to bring this right across. I'm just going to click home. That's going to be our first connection point. And I'm just going to quickly draw out a couple roads to kind of see how we're going to maintain this grid through here. I'm just going to drag this out, and then we're going to connect up from here. Not necessarily this road. Yeah, so we are off a little bit off of this road here, which is in continuation with our grid. So I'm going to have to redraw those entry roads again. That's okay. At least we have that node, silly me. And we're going to connect up. Yeah, so I guess I gotta go over one more. That's okay. So we had that node right there, so that there we go. We're gonna connect up perfectly right here, and then we'll continue that on in the same angle. Let's just make sure that we're gonna be in the same little grid line here. No, we're not, so we'll have to just redraw this part on this side, and we should be a-okay. Perfect. Okay, so I have the funkiness of the road happening right in between the middle node for both these roads and this one. So we should be fine. A little tweak we could do is just grab this node with move it, and then just hold Alt, and we should just line it up with that road, and we should be pretty straight now. I'm not going to touch the other nodes because I don't want to mess up with our grid at the moment, but this isn't going to necessarily stay. That's just so we have this main road through here, Hamilton Street. So if we bring Hamilton Street, Hamilton's going to clearly become a pretty major avenue. It pretty much lines up right with that road. Interesting. So we could just bring this. This one is becoming a major thoroughway through here. If we bring this one right across, I think we're going to need to change up the grid line at some point to connect it up, because I feel like this road should flow right through. So one thing we could do is figure out the road on the exterior of our industry area, and then we could potentially get that to flow in. Like we could bring this road out a bit farther, and then we can curve it away from the town. Perhaps it's an older road. Why don't we put on topography really quickly, and we'll see how the topography is changing. So we are going downhill a little bit, and then we're going to go downhill again. So why don't we try, and then this is also a bit of a hill, eh? Okay, well, let's just try and change things up a little bit. We'll try to take the trees as a bit of a marker, like we previously mentioned. And then let's curve. Yeah, we could just kind of curve right through, and then we can bring it right down into here, which could be interesting. That's not straight. I'll have to redo that part from this angle. Yeah, so this way this road can have many connection points onto it, and then that's the main road, and then this can that road from this side can become a bit more of a main street across this side of the map here. So I'm not going to draw that out too far because I'm not too sure how this town's going to really flow into the city yet. I'm thinking this is going to be low density residential area, some industry kind of vibes, and then it'll flow right into the downtown so that we have this old town on the edge of the city. Maybe these two towns kind of eventually fuse together. So this area is going to be primed for like a transition area, which is why I kind of like this idea of having this old industry road or something kind of flow through and then become a major street. It's a little fun. All right, well, let's connect those up because I like it. Okay, well, let's continue on with our dirt roads, and we'll see kind of what happens with our road connections here. So I feel like right at this point, we're going to need another straight road right before it curves away. So if we bring this one right across, maybe we need another one. What happens with this road? I mean, this one doesn't necessarily need to continue either because we already have this road right beside the rail line. I think this is the road that's causing the most problems. Okay, let's say I'm pretty comfortable bringing it to about here and then up. Maybe over here, this is where we kind of change pace a little bit. Maybe this road, I don't know, this is kind of the old town though. It's right by the rail line. I don't mind this road coming right through here either. Let's take away some of these trees. They're gonna just get built over top of anyways. Yeah, okay, I like that. Kind of changes things up a little bit. And we'll figure out these roads first, but these roads should continue and then connect up into here. Alrighty, let's just take out these trees on the inside of the road here. Yeah, so that should work. And then we'll bring these roads up as well. All right. So, yeah, I like this road. Let's upgrade it to... This is going to be a pretty major connection, so let's just preemptively upgrade it to a 4-lane road here. Similarly to how we did it over there. Preemptive build, that works. And then this side, I guess we can all make them normal streets. They don't really need to be upgraded at this point. And then I think I want to change it back to an industry road for this one. Yeah, I kind of like the vibe that this one gives off. Right up until that point, and then we can make it a normal road from here to there. And then this one will need to upgrade as well. Okay. Alrighty. So, should we build more roads or should we start looking at some zoning? I think we should change up the districts now. So we'll take a peek at our districts, and we have Prairie Station District, which is the name of the town. But I feel like this area over here needs to be a new district. So we're gonna bring it right up to here. Yeah, that's probably fine. And we'll bring it right up to this road here. And that one. Okay, we should probably switch to this smaller road here. I think we'll actually continue Prairie Station along this short road. Perhaps right up through Alexander Street here as well, actually. And then this guy will have to come right through here. And yeah, we need to be a bit more specific over here as well. So I'll make sure that this block is in the old Prairie station. Yeah, and then I don't mind if this doesn't really matter really, but I feel like I want these to be in the new district. So I'm gonna pause the game. Okay, and then we'll take the district out to the edge here because I feel like this, I think we said we're gonna make this like a bit of a walking trail. Alrighty. And we'll go back to this just to clean it up a little bit because I want this road to be a bit of a, kind of the marker. Alrighty, and we'll just bring this over, try to be as clean as we can right now without any roads to kind of guide us. Let's take a quick peek at that topography actually because, yeah, okay, I'll try to follow the topographical line here. So this mountain here is probably going to become part of that walking trail. Not like it really matters anyways. But Vermont Hills, I don't know if I like that name. Maybe we'll change it shortly. But anyway, so Vermont Hills, we'll need to make it a theme, so we'll make it international in European suburbia in case we get any residential in here at any point. But it needs all of our normal policies. So I think I'll put schools out just in case we do get some residential out over here. I feel like that would be a good schools out zone. Recycling, always good to have. And I feel like that's all that really matters. I don't think we're going to get anything else out over here. But when it comes to district themes, what we need to do is we're going to add in the Forestry Industry Specialization because I think that would add in some cool transition buildings. And I'm looking forward to that. And while we're kind of on the topic of themes, I'm going to go back to our policies page, but for the entire city. And something that I forgot to do right away is, since this is a Canadian themed city, we need to have this policy on. Keep some realism. So it does increase the police budget, but it reduces crime, moderately increases tourism, increases some tax income. So that'll be on all new districts. It's on the entire city now, and any current districts, I believe, as well. All right, so let's take a quick peek at how this is going to play out now. So the reason why I wanted to pause earlier is because these are going to transition into forestry industry buildings now. There we go. And that kind of means that we can drag some dirt roads out as well. I would like to see the assets first, though, before we really do too much. Let's actually go back to the topography line here, because I do want to drag this road up a little bit. It's not too steep, though. Maybe we can get a slight curve. That could be fine. And we can get some more industry throughout this area. We'll do that, and then we'll get a nice big one right here. Okay, so this will also need to be industry. And then I feel like this should be some commercial right through here, with this blocked out for a pedestrian path. I think I did this off camera, actually, just building this little pedestrian connection. I was just trying to play around with the zoning a little bit, and it just kind of worked out that I had to do it off camera. Alrighty, so we need some water in our new district. That would be helpful. There we go. Bring this right down through here. Just bring this up a little bit. Bring this one right down and across. Oh, we're going through a bit of an auto save at the moment. And then we'll bring this one right across as well. We do have some money to play with, so I don't mind kind of throwing these pipes willy-nilly. Okay, and I do really want to get some forestry buildings through here. Perhaps when we do get our forestry industry going, we can bring some of the industry buildings over here to kind of add to the theme. But I really do like how we have this connection over here now, and this bridge does look rather nice, doesn't it? Be nice once we get the rails kind of going. And oh, you know what? This road, I gotta fix this road. Okay, so I think what I did last time when we did this is I made this road the same height as all of the rail that it was beside. So what I'm doing is I'm using move it here, and I'm going to the I'm doing Control H. So what that's doing is, oh, whoops. Every time I'm doing this, what it's doing is it's setting the nodes to the height of the node that I'm clicking. So I'm just trying to find the node that is right here. So that is the wrong node. That's for the bridge. So, oh, there we go. Okay, got it. And then we'll make it the same height as that. And it looks like we do need to pull that node back a little bit, actually. So we'll have to play with that momentarily. And Control H, the last few nodes. And there we go. So I think we said we needed to pull this node back. So we're just going to do that. I'm going to hold Alt. I'm just going to drag it back a little bit. And then this guy over here, I think maybe we should do the same, just to add some symmetry, just a little bit, just enough so that it's right on the edge of the sidewalk. There we go. And we think we said that was going to be enough for the trains to get through. So what we will do now is we're just going to level out the terrain here. The same height as the rail line. Let's actually just go into smooth. I think it's going to be a bit easier. There we go. Okay, we'll also have to do it over here as well. Alrighty. Oh, and over here it looks a bit funky. I guess what we should have done as well while we were kind of building the bridge is look at the slope of this node over here. So we'll just bring it back 3. That should be fine. And then we'll come back over here and we'll just smooth out the terrain a little bit. You know, when it comes to roads, totally okay doing some of these height projects, because when they would have built the road, they would have done it or anyways, right? So let's just go to node controller really quickly and fix this node, because this is going to become a major intersection. So we'll square it off. This one's going to come way back. And, you know, we might as well almost like not even make this a right-hand turn. Because look how sharp that would be. But I guess some trucks could do it. Anyway, so let's just go back to node controller. Preemptively backed out of it. Pull this one back as well. And this one. Just make it a pretty large intersection. And we'll just go into traffic manager. Preemptively do that. And I do like how there is a light on this node as well. So let's actually just go back to node controller, because I noticed that this node here should actually be a sloped node. So, sorry, is it this one? Nope, let's redo that. That's fine, that's fine. We'll fix it later. Okay, and a couple more things we gotta do, sorry about that, is we need to realign these ones to be of proper height. There we go, and then we'll go back to the terrain modifier for the last time for this area. Let's actually just throw it at 3 speed, because I realized I was just playing on 1 speed there, slowing down our progress of our new industry area. All right, so we are on a hill. That is something to remember. And what we can do actually is maybe bring some dirt paths actually, and we can go into the forest, perhaps kind of showing that the roads do kind of continue for some of these industry trucks. We could also just add some more trees in here too. Kind of help fill it out. All right, so let's get some more industry in here now that we've played around with some things. Why did I put more trees on there? We're just about to build over top of them. Should probably actually look to remove some of those trees just on the border here. Alrighty. Wow, things are growing in fast. Let's get some more roads through here. Let's go with this size of grid. I think that's even with this kind of theme we have going on. And let's get a whole block of commercial. I think that would be nice. And then we'll start kind of dissipating it into industry. There we go. And then now that we're through there, let's get some bigger blocks. And we'll go one more. Fantastic. Just huge swath of zoning right there. Let's go into our zoning controller and we'll take the zoning off of this road here. And then also, oh no, maybe not there. Yeah, I think that should be fine actually. Why don't we go back into the zoning adjuster? We're going to prioritize newer roads. We're going to click it on these ones here so that we get bigger industry. Oh, let's do it one more time actually, right here. So we get some bigger blocks on this side. There we go. I think that should be fine. Yeah, that works. And let's actually do this one as well. And we'll go back. Okay, so, you know, lots of industry zoning in here. We're going to quickly run through what we needed. Now we need more people. So one thing that I didn't do last time is we didn't get a bus line across on this side of the tracks. So we need to get a bus line through here. And like I said before, some of these bus lines are going to be revised over and over again because funky things like this happen. Like what the heck is happening? Let's move it right there for now. And what if we move this one? Yeah, there we go. Fix the funkiness. It's not the most ideal stop location, but it's fine for now. But we definitely need to get a bus line through here. So I'm thinking we bring a bus line right down the middle of the street. And what we'll do is we'll swing it right up through here into this new area. And then we'll bring it right across, connect up with this line right over here. And we might need to do some adjustments. So that way this line will connect with this black and white line, which goes right across, which maybe we should even think about bringing over across the bridge now. And then this kind of loop through the town needs to be kind of pulled into different directions. So let's start a new line. Let's get a stop right here, and then I'll swing around here, and then we're going to pull right onto the street right here. So a lot more stops down in this area than probably is needed, but that's okay. So one more, and then we'll get a stop. Yeah, see, it's doing funky turns here. Maybe we bring it right along the side here so that that kind of works. We'll do that. We'll come back onto the main street and we'll get another stop right here. We'll swing by. So this is actually a retirement home over here. So why don't we actually put that next bus stop right here, and then we'll turn right in front of the retirement home, and then we'll come right by the park. And then we'll share a bus stop with that line. And then we'll come right down along the other side of the high school here. Yeah. So this is the other part of the park right here. No, we don't really need this on. Yeah, we'll bring it right to here. Actually, let's bring it right to here. We're gonna come back up to the retirement home and then back down. Oh, let's actually just go right there. Another stop there, across, through the tunnel, which we do need to get another tunnel through here. Connect up, there we go. So it kind of backs onto itself. Let's go to our bus lines here. This is bus line 5. This is an east-west line. Industry east-west? Not really. We'll call it the Vermont line for now. Vermont line. And thank you. And then what we'll do is we'll make it a different color. Let's make it yellow because it is an industry line. It has 8 vehicles on it. Wow, lots of people are using this line. Holy cow. Oh man, this might this is a busy line. Okay, so let's look at revising this bus line here. So I am thinking about changing the direction of these 2 roads, making the roads that the white and black lines are on, making them one ways. But we shall see if that will happen or not. Not right now, but maybe what we do is we actually move these. It's really frustrating that does that. Okay, well that's fine. I think we'll just move these 2 stops over to here. And we'll move this one over there. We'll drag, add those stops back. There we go. And then this line needs to be manipulated a little bit as well. So these are looped lines. Okay, so that works. It's actually fine over here. I don't mind that being the connection point. It's right in front of the park, so we're gonna get lots of people traveling through the park. I think we're already seeing lots of people use this park. Buses are a bit backed up at the moment though. But over here, I think what we can do is bring it over a street to the church, or a couple streets actually. So what I'll do is I'll drag line to add stop, and we'll bring this right to here. And same thing. I want to stop over here, but I think what we'll do is we'll move these stops over, and these ones are all going to shift over as well then, so that we have a proper kind of line. It's a bit tight over here for these buses. I would imagine they would take this road here, so let's see if we can make them do that by adding stops. Okay, and then this one will need to add a stop over here. Yeah, there we go. So I don't know if we need these stops then. Yeah, and then I don't know if we need these stops then. Perhaps we can put them down over here. Yeah, that works. Okay, so there's a lot of bus stops, but I think it all works out. Let's take a quick peek at how these bus lines are actually kind of flowing. Let's add another bus onto Prairie Station East-West 1. Let's go to Prairie Station East-West 2. And yeah, I think we should probably add on another bus, if not 2 more. So we'll do that. And then Prairie Station North 1. Yeah, I think maybe we can take one off of this line. And then the reverse line of it. This is a bit of a tricky spot. I think we're probably good, if not needing to add on a bus. Let's see how this bus does right here. Yeah, so let's add on a bus. And let's go back to the Vermont line. And it seems like things are starting to even out a little bit. And we're probably good with 15 buses for now. Okay, So again, these bus lines are going to change a lot as the city grows. But this works for now. We have a nice connection point. This yellow line connects up with the black and white lines here. It also connects with the green line. If anything, we should probably look at maybe pulling this line down to here so that it's sharing. Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. So let's pull this down to here. Okay, we're gonna have to add a stop there, and then we're going to do that. Oh, come on. Love it if they kind of stayed on their proper lanes here. Maybe not. I mean, it is nice if they get another connection point, but this is a bit silly that what's happening. Maybe you can just do that to duck down and then come right back up. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, what's our demand looking like now? Well, we have lots of residential demand, which is nice. We're kind of losing some power over here. Let's check our budget, see if we can... Oh, we're already maxed out. So I guess we need to add on another one of these. So let's just go into here. This is where we're keeping our power at the moment. So we'll just continue that along. We are fencing it off, so I'm just going to grab the fence as well. Oh, there we go. We'll continue it right to about here. And I think we're saying that this is like a big, at the moment, it's not really a good way to kind of show our power, so it's not an ideal situation for a geothermal power plant. So I think we're saying it's a factory of some sort. Okay, so you know, that's really good with our industry expansion. I feel like we can get some industry right through here. Do we have access to a nature reserve? We do. We only have a few minutes left though. So why don't we look at just kind of continuing it to build up this area. Garbage, we're doing okay. Our landfill is filling up again. That is our high school. We only have one high school through here. That is concerning. I think the next high school is probably going to have to be over here, though. Yeah, that'll be something we do in the future. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. We're going to do another connection point through here. Yes, we're going to actually connect right through this point right here. We're going to draw this road out and connect right up into here. So that's what we shall do next. So what we should do is we'll just grab the basic road here. We'll start on this side. Yep, sorry, road. We'll do that. Then we're going to go into tunnel mode. And let's turn node snapping off. And then we'll do another little side here. Let's click home. And then we'll go back to ground level. Turn node snapping back on. I was worried it was going to connect to the rail line. Okay, let's try it again. Maybe we'll start in tunnel mode. That worked. Okay, so we'll go back into move it here. And this is really just temporary until we have elevated rail, and then we'll be able to make this an elevated rail section. Though I have seen your comments, you guys seem to enjoy these tunnels, so maybe we won't make the entire thing elevated. Maybe we'll keep this tunnel, for example, and we'll make just this section elevated over top of this one, because this should probably be a bigger road because that is seeing a lot of traffic flow. So let's also look at upgrading some of these roads then. So this one's definitely going to need to have 2 lanes going through. This is starting to see a bit more traffic now. So perhaps this would need to be a 4-lane road. Right through there. Whoa, we're getting a building being built right over top of the bridge here. Or the tunnel, I guess. Jeez. Let's do that. Let's eliminate these ones. Actually, don't mind that at all. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so we do have that other connection point. That's really helping steal some traffic through here. That's really good to see, because it was really bottlenecking, but now we're seeing a lot of traffic come down this street. So we might need to work on a policy to stop that in the future. But, you know, I was really, a third connection point would be really helpful, but it just doesn't seem like we're going to have that ability. So hopefully things don't get too bad, but this is definitely going to become a bottleneck. We're going to need to definitely grow this road. This one, I think we can do some upgrades with the same unit size, but we shall see. All right, well, let's try to get a couple of these paths through here. Like we were talking about, some dirt paths behind these forestry buildings to show that maybe they take a truck up to cut some of these trees down. So if we go to the topography here, we can take a look. So we'll just use the path tool, not the actual dirt road, because I don't want to really destroy too many trees. So we'll just say this one loops right around. And, you know, if anything, maybe this will kind of help pedestrian access. So okay, and then we're just gonna drag this one right through there like that, and then we'll get a nice simple dirt road up to there. And then here's another one. We'll just kind of bring that up into there. Yeah, that should work. And then we'll add some trees in here to kind of increase the density. Oh, wait. We're going to take some of them out on that side. Add some trees in here because I know there's some gaps. That is looking nice. I really like these kind of buildings. They look really cool. Like it's kind of like becoming like a warehouse district. But we definitely need to start changing it up on this side with some residential and stuff like that. But over here, along this street here, this would be an industrialized area. Now I am realizing that when I built this road, it probably should have been in line with this one instead. So let's just fix that issue, and then we'll kind of end off today's episode. So we'll just do that. Bring this one right across, this one right across, and then we'll delete that. And then let's grab the picker mod, just so we can upgrade this little piece of road right here. And yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm set on this road continuing. I don't mind if it kind of splits off. What is it? It's Man Street. I think we named that road though, so maybe Hamilton Street. I do like Hamilton Street as the name of this road. Yeah, I can go all the way there. I don't mind that at all. I think this was a Assiniboine. Let's make sure it continues all the way. Yep. And I think we also named Galatia. Galatia has become a pretty major road. That's how you say it. Oh, we're seeing some issues here. Well, I guess this is a good place to pause it then. And we're at the limit anyways, so yeah, what did we do today? Well, we added a lot of nice connection points through here. We continued on Mackenzie Bridge over on this side. We started planning out how the road network's going to flow into here, and we also added some industry over here, as well as an elementary school, police station, which this area has really started to kind of boom up a little bit. Holy cow. Yeah, lots of traffic. This is going to be fun. But we also built this forestry industry kind of zone. So I think we'll end it here, folks. Talk to you soon. Yeah, I think this works. Talk to you soon. Peace out.